members of parliament, high commissioners, Mr. Asare Adje, President of Association of Ghanaian Industries, members of press, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. It's a privilege to be here today and represent Indian industry at the Joint Business Forum in the presence of Sri Pranab Mukherjee, our Honorable President of India. We are also honored to have amongst us Honorable Ministers of Ghana, other dignitaries from Government of India accompanying the Honorable President. India-Ghana relations have traditionally been warm and friendly. The strong foundation of bilateral relations was laid by Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. The two great leaders also enjoyed a close friendship and became founder members of non-aligned movement. Ghana and India are also both members of the Commonwealth due to their shared colonial past. In fact, from across Africa, the relationship between our two countries is amongst the closest. In confirmation of the same, Flagstaff House, the Presidential House of Ghana, is built by joint funding of India and Ghana, constructed by one of the reputed Indian construction companies. Further testimony to this relationship are in the regular ministerial visits, cultural exchanges, and business delegations between our two countries. And today's visit of Honorable President of India has further strengthened this relationship. In fact, it has not been long since we interacted with our brothers from Ghana, as CIE led a business delegation to Accra in December last year as well. The eagerness to do business in our previous visit made us even more enthusiastic for this visit. Hence, our delegation this time is larger and more diverse than the last one. Friends, as you are aware, the India-Africa partnership is a stellar example of multi-pronged South-South cooperation, straddling the traditional and emerging areas of cooperation alike. Since the turn of the millennium, this bilateral partnership has grown many-fold, encompassing cooperation endeavors in diverse areas. This was further accentuated during the last India-Africa Forum Summit held in October 2015 in New Delhi. We are honored to be here accompanying the presidential delegation to Accra as part of CIA business delegation. The delegation represents Indian business which are involved in sectors like construction, manufacturing, trading, ICT, agro-processing, agricultural machinery, electrical equipment, chemicals, etc. A number of Indian companies have established their presence in Ghana, both from the public as well as the private sector. According to Ghana Investment Promotion Council, Indian companies have invested in more than 600 projects, making India the second largest foreign investor country in Ghana in terms of number of projects and ranked 9th in position according to value of FDI in Ghana. Apart from this, persons of Indian origin have their strong presence in West Africa in general and Ghana in particular in multiple fields of cement, steel, plastic, forestry, etc. On the bilateral front, India-Ghana trade has been witnessing a rapid growth and has almost doubled over the last year from $1.94 billion in 2015 to about $3.6 billion in 2015-16. Despite this impressive growth, there is still immense scope to widen the trade basket between India and Ghana, and greater efforts can be taken to promote awareness of each other's capabilities. Currently, Ghana's main exports are gold, cocoa, nuts, and timber products. Gold accounted for nearly 81% of the total imports by India from Ghana. India's major exports to Ghana include pharmaceuticals, agricultural machinery, transport vehicles, electrical equipments, plastics, iron and steel, cereals, made-up textiles, etc. There is substantial scope in the field of infrastructure, where Indian companies like AFCONS have done a lot for pit-to-port connectivity in the neighboring Liberia. Similarly, Indian companies have done well in exploitation of port sector in countries like Gabon, Mauritius, Madagascar, etc. In Ghana too, attempt is made to connect railways between ports with port connectivity at both ends. This will make Ghana a gateway to West Africa, especially the landlocked countries such as Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, etc. will be well served from such a project, apart from its helping the Ghanaian economy. In fact, Exim Bank of India and the government of Ghana is closely working to ensure that things happen at the ground level at the earliest. One more area where there is scope for great cooperation is healthcare. In fact, India leads in the affordable medical tourism in the world. Indian healthcare industry is in the forefront of providing value for money healthcare in Africa. Affordable housing is one of the key requirements in most of the African nations. Indian companies have developed appropriate technologies for such a model of development. In fact, it will not be out of place to mention here that from the President's own place in Calcutta, Asia's largest township in India, developed by Mr. Shapoorji Pallonji. There is immense scope for replicating such models in whole of Africa, more especially in Ghana. Indian automobile industry has made significant inroads in Africa and provided affordable automobiles to many. Companies like Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto, Mahindra & Mahindra have played a significant role in this area. Indian pharma companies have rendered AMON services of providing medicines at affordable prices. This is an area where India and Ghana can benefit. India's information technology has made great strides. In fact, information technology in most of the Western worlds are dominated by Indians. Its software services firms are world leaders, and its engineering and construction firms have set up some of the best IT infrastructure facilities worldwide. We have some reputed Indian companies that are part of the delegation, and there can be opportunity for some fruitful interactions with them. Indian teachers have contributed significantly to the globe, especially Africa, by their service-oriented teaching. Africa can continue to expand this area and can significantly get benefited. India has provided to the world yoga, a physical and mental well-being exercise. We are proud to note that Sri Ghanananda of Ghanaian origin propagated the same and taught yoga to the people of Ghana. All these areas can be well explored jointly by India and Ghana. With an active involvement of both sides, Ghana can truly continue as a gateway to the West Africa, and the bondage between India and Ghana, cemented through 5 decades of close friendship and association, can flourish. I feel confident in saying that at least a small part of our Indo-Ghana trade growth trajectory could be due to CAA's continuous engagement with Ghana over the past many years. To list a few of these engagements, CAA had the honor to host His Excellency Mr. John Dramani Mahama, the then Vice President of Republic of Ghana, the current President of Ghana, in March 2010. Most recently in March 2016, His Excellency Mr. Kwesi Amisa Arthur, Vice President Republic of Ghana, addressed the inaugural session of India-African Conclave. I am overwhelmed by the level of participation in this forum. We look forward to fruitful interactions throughout the duration of the visit. In conclusion, let me state that the India-Ghana partnership is at an inflection point. Let us reimagine the possibilities for partnership, foray into areas hitherto unexplored, and gain greater stakeholder status in the new world. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much.